Hello and welcome to the update. I'm Talisa Ryder. Donald Trump has seemingly snubbed our Prime Minister just hours before a scheduled sit-down over in Canada. The US President was meant to meet with Anthony Albanese tomorrow morning our time, with the White House confirming Trump would be leaving the G7 summit early because of rising tensions in the Middle East. Mr Albanese had hoped to use the talks to push for tariff exemptions.
There have been extensive discussions between Australian officials and the United States officials going forward, but we'll continue to engage constructively.
Meanwhile, Iran and Israel continue to exchange airstrikes. The IDF bombed an Iranian state broadcaster live on air. Iranian forces have also warned residents of Tel Aviv to evacuate. At least 224 people have been killed in Iran, while Israel is reporting at least 24 deaths since the conflict began. The prosecution will today continue its closing address to the jury in Erin Patterson's murder trial in Victoria. It alleges Ms Patterson engaged in deception by using a mushroom dish to kill her relatives. The 50-year-old has pled not guilty to 3 counts of murder and 1 count of attempted murder. Australia's largest gambling company, Tabcorp's been fined more than $4 million for sending thousands of messages to customers without consent. The Australian Communications and Media Authority says the marketing was delivered to customers of its VIP program. ACMA's Samantha York says the breaches are deeply concerning.
This is actually an area that has been a compliance priority for the ACMA. And we have imposed penalties of around $20 million just over the past 12 months for breaches of the Spam Act.
And Choices hit back at criticism of its sunscreen testing after the makers of some of the worst performing products called its methods into question. The consumer group says it stands by testing, which found only 4 out of the 20 popular sunscreens sold in Australia met their SPF 50 claims. Sport and entertainment are next. In sports, Sam de Koning has been ruled out for at least a month as he recovers from shoulder surgery. The Geelong star went under the knife to repair an AC joint injury suffered in the side's win over Essendon. Blues coach Laurie Daly has declared Brian Tayo a certain starter for Origin 2. The winger's been struggling with a hamstring injury in the lead-up to tomorrow's clash in Perth. And in tennis, Aussies Chris O'Connell and Alex Bold have been knocked out in the first round at Queen's. Alex de Minaur will be in action later today. In entertainment news, Justin Bieber has shared another concerning post to his socials showing him ending a friendship over his emotions. The pop singer posting a text chain with the unknown person saying conflict is part of all relationships and if you don't like my anger, you don't like me. A juror in the Sean Diddy Combs sex trafficking trial has been removed after giving inconsistent answers about where he lives. Diddy's lawyers opposing the decision, arguing it would disrupt the diversity of the jury. And as she prepares to head down under later this year, Mariah Carey's list of backstage demands has been revealed. The singer reportedly changed the entire dressing room to be called Mimi's World and sleeps with 20 humidifiers in her room. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast newsroom. We'll have another episode of The Update for you later on.